Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chico. I just woke up, but I wanted to make this video for the people that have been asking me how I make custom sprays in CZ. And although there are several different ways that you can do it, I'm going to show you the way that I personally do it. And I like it the most because I think it produces the best result in the way the spray looks in the game. So the first most important step is knowing what sizes your spray can be. And so I'll have the link to this image in the description to the video. But pretty much this tells you how big the spray can be. For any of the boxes that say yes are the sizes that you can make them. Personally, the majority of my sprays are 144 by 64, so you can get a reference. So if you go this way, it'll be a lot longer but thinner, or this way it'll be a lot taller but not as wide. And I always make them this size to begin with, because then that way I'll know exactly what they look like and the quality of what it'll look like in the game. Alright, so that's the sizes. So you've either made your spray with Photoshop or Paint or any other photo editor, or you've saved a file from the internet. If you do save a file from the internet, then you want to resize it down to one of the sizes in the other picture. As you can see, mine is really small, but even though it's small in here, it'll turn out pretty big in game, as you've seen. So I have the file, and I know you have to remember where you saved it to. So now you want to open up the program that I use, which is called Wally. I know some people use like HL tag converter or decal converter, but I think Wally, I've been using it the longest and it works the best for me. So this is the file that you get when you download it for the first time, and I'm just going to show you guys how to install it. So I extracted it here. I double click this file. I want to put it on the desktop just so I can make it really easy to find. So this is what the shortcut looks like for the desktop. I unzip it. Okay, I close that. I open the folder and then I double click on wally.exe. After it opens, then I just hit Wizard HL Color Decal. Alright, so this window pops up and it says please select your Half-Life folder. You don't actually have to select your Half-Life folder, and I'll tell you why in a minute. You can just select any folder you want. In this case, it went to the folder where I have all of my logos, which is a folder that I created. You want to make sure it says File on Hard Drive. Okay, so I click this button, and then as you can see here, it pulls up another window where I have all of my sprays that I've made for myself and other people. But I want to find the one that I made, or the one that I'm going to use, which is this one here. I hit open, and then I hit OK. Alright, so the reason why the folder that you picked before doesn't really matter is because Wally by default wants to save the file as a PL decal. And unfortunately, that's not the correct file name for the spray to be used in CZ. So after you've opened it, what you want to do is File, Save As, and you want to save it as temp decal. And that's the one that will make it usable in game. So temp decal, and then I'm going to save it to the desktop just to make it easier to find. So I hit save. As you can see here, it's now here. It's saved to the desktop. So I'm done with Wally. So temp decal.wad. Now you have to find the location that you need to put the file in. The location for the file is Steam Apps, your username, condition 0, C0, and you want to put it right in this folder. For the majority of you, there will already be a temp decal file already here, as you can see. And if there isn't one, then you don't have to worry. Just drag and drop or copy paste the file into here, and it'll ask if you want to move and replace, or are you sure you want to replace this file. You want to hit yes, you do want to replace it. Now the last step before you go into game and test it out is you want to right click the file and then click properties, and you want to make sure that the file is read only. So you want to make sure this box is clicked. If it isn't clicked, then it'll get overwritten when you go into the game, and it'll convert your spray back to one of the default ones, and then you'll have to do all these steps over again. So you hit OK, and that's about it. You should just go in and test it out. Sometimes it doesn't work on the first spray, but by the second spray it'll definitely work. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. If you are still having difficulty, what you can do is just send me the image file, and I'll convert it to the spray and send you the spray file. That way it'll be a lot easier. You just put it in the location that I pointed out.